Spyro. Rhinox have been harassing us all day. The workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
You can't reason with the minions of a sorceress. What is up, guys? It's the PlayStation Pichu, and welcome to episode 16 of Let's Play Spyro 3, Year of the Reignited Dragon. In the last episode, we completed the Spooky Swamp, and in this episode, we will be bashing Rhinox into Bamboo Terrace, so these gateways will open, and we can reach Evening Lake. And as usual, I've got the spooky spirit of Halloween on our side.
Hello, all you spectacular folks on YouTube. See the kind, birds feather, none forever. Happy Halloween.
Pushing that boulder was hard work, but as soon as I've caught my breath, I'll return to collecting bamboo.
And by the way, this is one of my favorite levels with Spyro 3, actually. In fact, the original voices for the pandas were more adorbs, I guess you could say, like a panda scene. But now they've actually got, well, people of the culture to play them. It's not a bad change, and they're still adorbs like heck, okay? Don't get me wrong. I just have more nostalgia. I think the original voices were more adorbs. But anyways, I also have a little bit of a history with this level that I wish to not make any kind of actual written literature out of. But when I was in like 10 or so, I kind of had a fan fiction with a nice shipping along with it. Kind of made Spyro date Ling Ling, literally the first panda you meet. And, well, because they fell in love after, yeah, this kind of stupid and cliche, so just bear with me, Donnie, because I was a stupid 10-year-old at the time. But, I made it, sorry about that, that's my, was that, sorry about that. Anyways, as I was saying, I made a stupid fan fiction where Spyro enters the level, catches a deadly disease that can only be cured with some soup or something like that. I forget the full details. And Ling Ling made it with the help of some of the other pandas to save his life, and that's how they met. And then they had like a cat-bat child or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty bad, I know. I was 10 years old, okay, so cut me some slack. I'm a lot better now at writing crap.
I've seen far worse fanfics, trust me.
But you gotta admit, mine was horrible.
Horrible or not, at least we could get a good laugh out of it. At least it wasn't really all that... Okay, some people may find it cringy, but anyway...
I was like just one thing one day, just decided to roleplay a bit, and I came up with that piece of garbage.
Anyway, this is another...
I knew that Spyro and Cinder dated.
Yeah, Spyro and Cinder kind of make a better couple than in your fanfic, but I'm still gonna go with Allura and Spyro. I ship it, damn it!
Beyond the language, we're on your channel, remember?
Anyway, this is another one of those levels where you have to backtrack because there's a character that can do something here, but we haven't unlocked him yet. He's found in the next hub world, but...
Let me tell you, he's alright, British.
The emergency escape bridge! Why didn't I think of it sooner? I shall activate it right away.
And a good one at that. I'd have to hear his voice again in Reignited Trilogy, but he was still British in the original. Just a heavy accent.
If you would accept this as a token of our appreciation.
I do.
And now, we rescue
also,
Tom!
I'm not only saying that he has a heavy thick accent, but heavy as in a pun to his size.
Yeah. It makes sense. A thief! And he's stolen a dragon egg! We've got the dragon egg.
You can actually do a glitch with this in the original game, by the way, this thief here. Basically, before you spawn the thief, the egg is just below the broken bridge. That leads to the portal. Not the wooden one, but the stone one. basically, what you'd have to do is go to the waterfall, get to the edge of the waterfall, but don't go off of it. Try to swim through the wall that blocks the edge by charging into it while swimming. And then you'd be swimming in the air, and then you go under
This one's
that
named
bridge,
Pee-wee.
and then you basically spawn the egg and catch it before the thief even exists. And yes, I know it's the exact egg that the thief spawns because I looked at the footage and compared to the gameplay before. It's the same egg.
Yep.
Same big dragon. Same name, same animation, same thing. Just without the thief.
And its name is Pee-wee. Yep. Who would name their kid that?
Let's not refer to the 90s, dude. That was just a weird show. In fact, apparently the intro, you will not believe this because it doesn't even sound like her, but it was sung by Cyndi Lauper. Yes, the fairy lady who sung the all-time famous song, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. Cyndi effing Lauper sang the Pee-wee's Playhouse theme song. Think about that, and take a listen.
I don't believe that.
It's true, actually. Even the Stealth Critic pointed this out.
Alright. But if it ends up... But if I listen to both songs back to back and it's a different singer, I'll come for
The reason
either
why
you or
can't tell it's
Nostalgia.
her is because they made her sound like a chipmunk in this Pee-wee's Playhouse theme song.
Insert Alvin and the Chipmunks joke here.
More like Brittany the Chipettes, actually. Hell,
Still, Alvin and the
Chipettes
Chipmunks,
anyways.
it was more of a
Not
general
a big
term.
fan of the Chipmunks. Anyways,
So, we have this usual magic pot, and one thing I hear is that it kind of goes like a full lap, like a mock-up of a kart racing track or something. Once you reach the end, a bridge or pathway will open or something, and it goes a full loop, and you get a trophy for getting there.
by the way, I forgot to mention, Spyro 3 is literally the one I've memorized all the skill points for. Only because I've played that one the most.
Well, who can blame you? I'm really loving this. When I was playing this game, I was just having the time of my life. It makes me wish I played through these games sooner, even before CTR Nitro Fueled.
Hey, do you still plan to make CTR Nitro playthroughs?
I already did. All that's left to do is Vila's times. Oh wait, a dragon egg! Let's see what's in here. Madison.
Madison, that's actually a nice name. Shout out
Failed.
to anyone's name that is Madison.
It failed to fly, then she just scratched her
This is
head.
literally what Jacksepticeye did when he played Spyro 3. He literally gave a shout out to anyone that had those names.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Jacksepticeye did the original Spyro 3 because that was the only one he had, and then he did Spyro 1 on Reignited Trilogy, and then for some reason he skipped Spyro 2 on the Reignited Trilogy and went for Spyro 3 on the Reignited Trilogy.
Odd. You'd think he would have done the second game along with the other two. Heck, I did the second game before the third and after the first. Has he even played the second Spyro? Has he even played Ripto's Rage off camera, either version?
I don't know, I'd actually have to watch the gameplays. I didn't watch his Spyro 3 gameplay purposely because at the time I hadn't finished Reignited version. Well, I mean, I watched his original version, but not the Reignited gameplay of Spyro 3, because I didn't want any spoilers on any kind of looks or anything like that. But it turns out he never actually finished playing it.
He didn't?
Nope, he stopped at 2 parts. Maybe 3.
I guess it occurred to him that he probably should have started playing the second game first.
No, it was more like, well, he didn't like some of the things that was made as choices for the game. One of them being, well, the biggest one that people complained about, Sheila's design in Reignited. I am okay with most of it, but I do have to agree with everyone else. Her butt big just because ladies have big butts. Because honestly, that's not realistic to a kangaroo. Even if she is supposed to be an anthropomorphic kangaroo, she would still have kangaroo proportions, not a twig-like waist. And then thick thighs. Seriously, this is like really weird. And it's not even made by the original creator, so yeah, there's a big problem with Reignited Trilogy right there. And that's probably why people complain.
Let's head on over to the
I'm surprised
whirly
they haven't done an update to give us a better Sheila model, you know? It seems like Toys for Bob just ditched this. And they're the ones that made the Madagascar games.
I didn't really pay attention to that.
Toys for Bob also made the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time.
No, I mean Sheila's design. I mean, the only thing I knew, I looked this up later, but I noticed Sheila just looked like a generic kangaroo.
Yeah, but kangaroos don't have that huge of a butt and a freaking tiny waist like that.
You're ready.
Seriously, her waist is pretty much the size of her spinal cord.
The whirligig is ready to take you far away.
I'll have to look
Just
at her
jump
again
aboard.
to notice.
Yes.
But anyway, in the next
side-by-side
episode,
picture of three
Just
pics:
hold on, Spyro.
a real kangaroo,
The sky shall be
the
your domain.
original Sheila model
New
from
worlds
PS1,
await you.
and then the Sheila model from PS4.